Hey guys, and welcome to the special episode of the Captain Fizz and Mask Guy Show. Tonight on the show, we finally go off and we get to interview the guest who was supposed to come on our show last week, Blinkingfiend, who we consider to be a master builder in Minecraft. So you know what, guys, we'll be back in a moment after the music. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the tune.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Captain Fizz and Mask Guy Show. Of course, I am Captain Fizz.
And greetings once again from the Sun, Moon, and Thunder. I am that Mask Guy.
And why the hell do you have your hood on? You look like a Darth Sith.
I'm cold. The studio is really cold.
Well,
we need to talk to whoever's responsible for the heat about turning it up.
I blame the evil Dark Lord, Princess Luna.
You're blaming a cat.
I am blaming a cat. So tonight we are actually joined by our very special guest who were supposed to be on last week, but we had some difficulties as well as a winter storm that, apparently affected all of Manitoba, not just the city. Surprise, surprise.
Shocker!
Yeah, and yes, that is a shot at certain people, and I don't care if you're listening because you deserve that shot. So we are joined by...
Wow, petty much?
Yeah, whatever. We are joined by Blinkingfiend.
Guys.
So, I hope you're not offended by the fact that we actually call you a master builder.
Offended? No, I'm actually flattered by that. I actually wanted to preface the interview by just simply correcting you on that fact. I've seen other people who are much more capable builders than I am. I'm good in some respects, but in other respects, when it comes to Minecraft, there are redstone circuits that people can build that absolutely blow even my mind.
Considering the lack of things I can build on Minecraft, and I get annoyed just by the cows running away, you're a master builder in my eyes.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
I can build wonderful bridges, floating above the air, going absolutely nowhere, but I cannot build anything worthwhile.
Well, my survival world right now is coming up on its first anniversary, and I have built, I think you've seen the pictures, Captain Fizz. I think you've seen the pictures of my village and the giant wall that I've built around it.
Yes.
That took me, I started that in around April of 2016, and I finished it just here in January of this year.
So you're saying the wall was not inspired by the States?
No. It's more of a medieval style wall, and what I'm trying to do, and inevitably it will happen, but I'm trying to build a nice big village on the inside. My survival world is a world where anybody can come and they can build whatever they want. They just can't build it in my village. I've kind of cordoned off my section of the world where I want to build, and the people that I trust not to really mess with my stuff, they can come and they can build stuff too. But if some random Minecraft player sees me, decides to join my game, if they come to my wall, there are signs saying "Stay out or I'll kill you." And with all the enchantments that I have on my armor and on my weapons, it's quite easy for me to do that. And it's not it's not because I'm a vindictive person. I'm not a malicious person. I don't like killing people. Not all the time, anyway. Sometimes it's fun, but for the most part, it's just to keep my area safe. And I've had other people join the world, and they come to me to see what I'm doing. They see the wall, they see the sign, and they go, okay, this guy wants his privacy. This guy is doing his own thing. I'm going to go off. I'm going to explore the world, because the maps in Minecraft, even in the Xbox 360 version, they're actually quite large. I know you were saying that you were looking into getting an Xbox 360 because of Minecraft. I actually don't recommend that, because Xbox 360 has the smallest maps of all the Minecraft versions that are out there right now.
See, for me, I was actually looking to get an Xbox 360, not because of Minecraft itself, but because of what you've actually built. I'm excited
so you
to
can join the games and explore.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'm excited to not just see it in pictures, but to see it, firsthand myself, and to experience it just, through my own eyes. Pictures only do so much.
Yeah, absolutely. The maze that you were talking about, that you were really awe-inspired by, that was a project that took me several months. I'm not exactly sure of the precise measurements, but I'm pretty sure that it's like a 200 by 200 square block area.
That's pretty impressive.
The actual walking lane is only one block. So, yeah, the paths are only one block wide, so you're really cramped in once you get inside the maze, and it's 4 blocks tall, so you can't go into third person and look over the walls and try and get a sense of where you are. I covered the entire area with glass, so when you look up, you can see the sky, but you can't really get a sense of, okay, I'm kind of in this area, so I need to go more over there. And it's a really neat maze, because I kind of got bored while I was doing it, because it's such a huge project. So I put in a bunch of neat little eye-catcher things. There's a river that flows through a section of the maze where you can actually get into the water and go under certain walls. There are 2 serenity parks. So if you find yourself overcome with frustration because you're not solving the maze, you can just chillax. You can sit down. There are little fire pits in both of them. There are jukeboxes, so you can play music and just kind of chill and relax. There's a big forgotten library that's also a maze. It only has one entrance and exit, so my daughter, she's 6, she got lost in the library. Yeah, there's some neat stuff in there.
Okay, I guess maybe we'll kind of backtrack here. For those people who aren't really familiar with what Minecraft is, how would you go off and explain the game to someone who's never played it?
Minecraft is a sandbox block placing game. So basically, what that means is that everything in the world is like an 8-bit or a 16-bit pixel block game. And what I mean by sandbox game is that essentially you basically do whatever you want with what you're given. So when you first load a world, the whole world, everything is made out of blocks. So the trees are made out of blocks, the mountains are made out of blocks. Everything is in block form, and it's all pixelated, so it has kind of a retro feel to it. And because it's a sandbox game, it's like playing in a sandbox. You have access to wood, you have access to like iron, gold, redstone, which is a special mineral for the game. You've got coal, and all of these serve different purposes. You can make a full suit of iron armor and make iron tools if you have the right ingredients. You can build yourself a house out of dirt or out of stone or out of wood, and you can combine these things to make really, really stylish houses, really neat stuff.
That's actually the perfect explanation for it. I couldn't have said it any better myself. So I'm gonna go with one of my first questions here. How did this all start with you?
I picked up Minecraft actually as a sample game on my phone, on my smartphone. And this was 2 or 3 years ago. I picked it up for free from the Google Play Store, and it was because it was a demo version. I wasn't able to save any of my creations, but I had a lot of fun just kind of getting a feel for the game. And I specifically remember my very first night. The very first time the sun went down in Minecraft, I was sitting there on my phone, and all of a sudden I heard this grrr, and I turned around, and there's a zombie right there in my face. And I almost pooped my pants just a little bit. So I quickly, I carved out some dirt, and I built myself up like a little dirt shelter, which I think pretty much everybody does the first night they played Minecraft. And I just kind of waited there, and when the sun came up, he burst into flames and died, and I was safe again. So I went out and I explored, and the more I got into the game, the more I started to really get a sense of what kind of gamer I am, because Minecraft has almost limitless possibilities. You can be an engineer, and you can really delve into creating circuits with redstone. People have made mini games that are really redstone heavy, and there was this one game that I read about in a book where I forget the guy who created it, but the premise of the game was to kill the zombies before they reach you. And it would have multiple levels, and each level would present more zombies, like larger waves of zombies coming at you. And if the zombies reached you, they would hit pressure plates, which would activate TNT and blow you up. So it was very complicated, very complex build, but absolutely amazing. Like the idea just blew my mind, and I've seen several ideas like that. But there are also warriors. People like my friend Xavier absolutely love to battle other players. And on the Xbox 360, they just, I think it was just last year, 2016, they offered the mini game feature where you can enter a mini game, and all it is running to chests, finding stuff, picking it up, equipping it, and running around and killing other players. And that's the whole premise of the game. When you're the last person alive, you win.
Yes, I've actually seen that in action for the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3. My nephew is really big on that. I personally can't understand it because I like the whole sit back, relax, build things, hide in my little mountain kind of aspect of it. Not so much battling.
Yeah, no, that's more my thing. I'm an architect. I'm a builder. I really like to see somebody go off, do their own thing, collect all their own resources. If they need a little bit of help from me, I'll give them some food or I'll give them some resources. I'm not against trading with other players, but no, like I've got right now, I have 2 worlds. They're both survival worlds. One is obviously the one that's coming up on the 1-year anniversary. And then I have another one where it's kind of a role play adventure style of survival where I'm taking on the persona of a quote unquote